Okay,
I
continue.
okay. So let's start off first by the questions that you had for me earlier,
What
if you
about it?
remember them. If you remember your questions from earlier, I would like for you to please elaborate. But only if
You ever seen the Warriors?
no,
What? You're from New York.
no, no. But
Um,
yeah, but I don't know what the hell the Warriors are. Okay, no, I'm sorry. You go ahead.
I don't know the questions because I didn't make them.
Well, who made the questions then?
Matthew,
Matthew always fucking makes the questions.
he does eliminations.
That's true. I'm really I'm not gonna lie. Tonight, I'm happy that it wasn't me, but I'm kind of frustrated. Oh, I'm happy that it wasn't me, but I'm frustrated on how things happened. Yes, I'm not mad that Dylan got voted out, but for him to literally he gave both of his powers to Alyssa when he tried to make it seem like he wasn't close to Alyssa. He left by saying some bullshit, which I knew was going to happen anyways because he always says some bullshit. Um, and it was just that whole situation was frustrating. That whole situation was super frustrating. I Alyssa's name had come up, yes, but Dylan had was the one who brought her name up. But he gave her a steal a vote and an extra vote, or he gave her to an extra vote and a block vote. Okay, so she has those two along with the two powers that she has. Now look, Peyton seems to think that I believe that she still has the up and leave Charlotte Council. I know that was a lie. But here's another thing. Emily, Peyton, and I concocted a plan last night to give Emily his power, let her have the vote, let her take out Alyssa, and it's very clear that that didn't happen. I messaged Emily earlier. I was like, "Hey, did Peyton give you his power?" And she says yes. I'm like, "Oh wow, really?" She's like, "Yes." So she says yes, and then, but her nor Peyton could even bother to tell me that the plan had changed. And then Peyton was the one who wanted Dylan out, and so since he wanted Dylan out, look who left, Dylan. So clearly, I don't have as much power as I thought I did, which I really didn't think was any. And then I'm kind of just like at the point of everybody's mercy. And I've made it to the final eight, so I've made it halfway through this game. So I've done fairly decent for myself. Um, the more frustrating part was I've had such an up and down roller coaster ride this entire game. I have. I went from being, almost voted out to winning captain to being almost voted out again to being on, winning and then losing and then stressing about this vote. And, it really, the whole situation kind of frustrates me. Like, we don't even have a full 24 hours at this point to strategize about the vote tomorrow. Not one person is saying something to me. Trying to talk to Jesse. Jesse saying that she doesn't really know what's going on. Duke, I'm messaging him. He says that he doesn't know what's going on. Alyssa blatantly refuses because she believes what Dylan said, and I can't even have a chance to explain. She has these two fucking powers. Peyton has a power that can actually steal one of those votes. Like if I think he can just easily take her fucking vote or whatever the case might be. Really could do that. Jeff has the power that he could take her double vote and benefit, but yet he was too worried about doing it last night when Peyton was sleeping, which I kind of understand. And it's just like, these people, I feel like they're playing me. I feel like they're playing the fuck out of me. And so at this point, I honestly, I'm so exhausted from this game. I'm so exhausted from this game of fighting with people, like fighting to stay. I'm so exhausted with all of this stuff. Like, it's becoming frustrating. The fact is that we're kind of we're at a merge type situation now because everyone gets to vote. Emily has immunity. Um, we don't know if the jury started with Dylan. We don't know if the jury's going to start, or we don't even know if we're going to be told there's a jury. There's certain things we don't know. There's certain things that we have no idea, and it's just frustrating because I'm so, you know what I mean. I'm so tired of constantly having to fight to stay. It's so frustrating. And the fact that the people that I trust, clearly Peyton can't. It's just like everyone is so tight with Alyssa. Everyone's so close with Alyssa. there's nothing at this point that I can do. Like, there's nothing I can do to sway people's opinions about Alyssa. Everyone's so about her. Everyone's so up her asshole. Everyone is, that's how it is. Like, it's getting frustrating. And people are not going to make a move against her, and they're going to get screwed over by her. She has 4 fucking powers, okay? I don't know if there's a limit on how many powers you can play at one vote. I have no idea. But if she's smart, she's going to block my vote and then, as in, use her extra vote, which would basically be like mine. But if Peyton was smart, he would take one of those votes from Alyssa if he was smart. And it would basically put everything back to where it was with numbers wise. But I don't even know if that's the case. I don't even know who I can trust at this point. I can honestly say I've had my moments in the beginning of the game, but right now I legitimately feel totally alone. I get that Emily is in Texas. I get it. That's fine. But when I was on call with Jesse earlier, Jeff was messaging her back and forth. I didn't get a message. I messaged Duke, and he doesn't tell me what to do. Right? He doesn't give me any ideas. No one's going to want to throw out a name. But Peyton told Jesse that there's already names floating around. And so I'm on to Peyton. I know what he does. He does the whole, you don't trust me 100%. That's why you're not going to tell me. That's why you're not going to tell me. But yet he's not willing to give up information. That's the thing. He's not fucking willing to get it up. He's pulling a Nick Mandate. He's trying to get all the information and keep it to himself and then distribute it how he needs to, because that's he's not. That's the thing I told him last night. I was like, "Oh, your name is thrown out by who?" Well, no, by who? Okay. Well, who did you hear it from? I'm not throwing people under the bus. So you want me to throw people under the bus, but you're not. So you're not going to say this. So the fact that everybody's fucking up Alyssa's cunt. I mean, I would, if it was up to me, I would kick her in the cunt if I could. That's probably mean, but I would. It's just frustrating. So, like, literally, I feel so alone in this game. I don't want to go, but if I do, then I do. I'm tired of fighting with these people. I'm tired of trying to plead my case every fucking round to stay. It's exhausting. It's frustrating. I don't want to quit because I've made it very far, and so I've done very well for myself. So I'm very proud of myself. I'm very proud of the way I played this game, but I'm exhausted. I am absolutely exhausted. You know, but it's just I'm exhausted. And then Jeff just messaged me. I said, "Hey," he's like, "Hey, I know that this sucks for you." What do you mean by that? What does that mean? And then Jessie messages me that because Peyton said something about her name, and she's like, "Not yeah, but I'm sure someone will." And then he's like, "It sucks for you that Dylan got voted out." What? So if people thought that Dylan and I were close, they took out Dylan. So you see how it is? They're trying to kind of like isolate me. And the fact is that I have 0 powers to help me. There's no idols. Well, actually, there might be an idol at this point in the game. I mean, there's nothing that's really going to benefit me, help me, or do anything like that. There's nothing of that nature. Like, I literally have nothing to protect myself. I'm literally a sitting fucking duck. And Jeff is too goddamn pussy to make a fucking move that because he doesn't want to, kick the sheets or, do any of that stuff. Like, he don't want to ruffle any feathers, or do any of that stuff. So he's not going to use his power. That is a beneficial fucking power. Give the shit to me. I'll make a fucking move. I don't give 2 shits. It's just frustrating. I'm so frustrated. I'm so annoyed. I'm so upset because no one has good communication skills. You're finally graduating. Like, it's just the communication skills of the people are horrible. No one wants to have a good conversation. No one wants to explain things or you know, stuff like that. So it's frustrating. It is. I don't know what to do.
So
Yeah, leave it open.
moving moving forward in this game, what is your strategy now?
Let's not get voted out. Very simple one. Very simple. Not get voted out. At this point, I'm literally at every single person's mercy. And at this point, I'm not trying to play emotional. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to play emotional. I'm literally trying to make sure my ass stays. That's what I'm trying to do. And it's hard. It's really hard. But I think that I just have to find a fucking way to stay. That's literally my only. My only strategy is to find a way to stay. At this point, I ain't worried about nobody. I ain't worried about nothing at all. Because guess what? Everybody right now is fair game to me. Every single person. As long as it ain't me. And I'll stick to it. I don't care. As long as it ain't me. I've learned that these people in this game, because what Peyton said tonight was true, all of you are snakes. And I said, you're right. Because I know someone told me about my idol. Peyton somehow found out that his name was getting thrown around. So these people are snakes. And a lot of fingers come back to me. Because for some reason, I guess I'm the easiest person to blame. But when someone's honest with everybody, it's easy to blame the person that's honest. So I'm just trying to stay. That's my plan, is to stay. That's my plan. Other than that, honestly, I don't give a fuck who goes. I really don't. Do you have any other questions?
Nope, that was my only question.
All right. I guess. These people are so fucking vague. Like, they really are the most vaguest group of people I've ever seen. Like, you know, I'll tell Jet Duke something. He's just like, oh man, yeah, man, that sucks. You know, and like Jesse, honestly, the person who I really wanted out last round, is the only person really legitimately having some kind of strategy conversation with me. I like Emily, but I mean, she's busy. I like Peyton, but I'm on to Peyton. I'm on his game plan. I'm on to what he does. It's very, um, you know, for him, not for everybody else. Do I really think he gave that power to Emily? No, I don't at all. That makes no sense. It makes no sense. I just don't know. Honestly, Sean, I'm going to be very upset if it's me. But it's like I'm so deflated. And like Peyton says, "Oh, you're just over paranoid." No, bitch. Like I'm not buddy with everybody. Okay, Peyton is. Peyton is cool with Alyssa and cool with everybody else. Like if you're in the majority and you're cool with everybody, you don't see what else is going on. Someone who seems to clearly be on the outs, and if there was quote unquote teams this round, it only would have worked that way because I asked Emily to pick me first. But yet you guys couldn't even tell me about a plan that the three of us formulated, and clearly you two had changed it. And you guys couldn't even tell me? Like, if there was an exile, I would purposely put myself on exile just to get the fuck away from this. Like, these people are frustrating. They're super annoying. They're frustrating. No one really gives any information. Everybody's all let's take, but no one's gonna give. And I hate to break it to you, if you're kind of working with somebody, it's a give and take. Sorry to say it, it's a give and take. So it's just frustrating. It really is. It really, really is. And that's why I'm just not going to give information to nobody. I'm not going to give information to anybody. I'm not going to throw anyone's name out there. I'm just going to sit back and chill because it's not like I'm giving up fighting because I still have hope. But the fact of the matter is that it's gonna be a last minute thing, and I already know. I already know how it's gonna go. Like, I mean, no one's saying anything to me. I know it's me. Like, I'm not stupid. I can see what's going on. Like, when I was on call with Peyton, like, I saw people leave the call. I saw people put us on hold and something like that. I know there was other calls going on. I know there's shit going on.
How are you doing, Amir?
Uh, I'm in the game,
Well, that should be good, shouldn't it?
but I don't know for how long. So, I mean, it's frustrating because I've been trying to have conversations with people, trying. I knew when Dylan left, I knew that he was going to start some bullshit. I knew he was. And that was one of them. And I know how Dylan works. And that was one of the main reasons why I wanted to try to find a way to get him close to me. That was one of the reasons why. I know how he works. I know how he operates. He just says random shit. Some of it's true, some of it's not. Some of it's only partially true. Just to get a reaction, just to fuck shit up. That's how it is. That's what it does. And that's what it did. And so that's when Alyssa was feeling the way she felt. She asked me, she's like, is this true or not? And I was honest with her. And I told her, I said, yeah, it's only half true. I was like, it's true because there was a group. I was like, but your name didn't come up to me. I was like, I didn't say your name. How Dylan said that we basically had said that we were going to come after Alyssa. That really wasn't the case. What happened was Dylan had previously said to me that he wanted to take out Alyssa. And so now she feels some type of way towards me when we were supposed to be cool. And although that was a lie, I messaged her. I said, look, I'll explain this shit to you. I'll let you know what the fuck happened. And she ain't responded back to me. So she don't want to have nothing to say to me. I've been talking to Jesse. Funny, the person I wanted out the most last round is the only person really fucking talking to me. I know Emily is doing her thing. I've messaged Jeff, and we basically kind of, but yet he read the last message. He read the message and couldn't even fucking respond. Duke is sitting there basically like, yeah, he's giving me a whole lot of nothing. Had a conversation with Peyton. Peyton's just like, I'm not saying a name. I'm not saying a name. Well, I'm scared it's gonna be me. Stop being paranoid. Well, then what do you want me to vote? I'm not saying a name. The fuck is that? That's like, do you want to fuck or not? Like, answer the question. Like, literally, Amanda's asleep because she's never around. You know, Emily is in Texas. That's fine. I understand that. But it's just like, I know my luck has finally run out. I know it has. I'm not throwing in the towel, but I'm seasoned enough to know that I'm just going to be, like, honestly, like, I'm seasoned enough to know that when people don't have conversation with you, it's usually you. And with us literally having less than 24 hours to decide on this vote, I already know. Like, it's going to be fairly simple. Alyssa got both of the chests from Dylan. Literally got both the chests from Dylan. And the fact is that somebody who I thought I was super close with, like Peyton, him and Emily both led me up this fucking trail last night as an, oh yeah, this plan's totally going to work. And you see what had happened. You know what I mean? Peyton wanted Dylan gone. So that's how Dylan left. That's why Dylan left, okay? If Alyssa has an extra vote, and she has a block of vote, okay, along with the two other bullshit ass powers that she has. So she can easily block my vote, and then Tadashi has an extra vote. Now, Jeff has a steal of power, so if he was smart, he would steal her fucking extra vote. And Peyton has Peyton has a steal a vote, so he could easily take fucking Alyssa's extra power and take someone else's fucking vote and let shit go the way we want it to. But the fact of the matter is that everyone is up Alyssa's cunt. Everybody is so far up that they're looking down her fallopian tubes, and they're probably taking notes of every guy she fucked with their sperm still fucking left in her. That's what they're doing right now. And I'm sitting over here like, okay, well, what's so great about her? It's the fact that everyone is so far up her ass, and with her having 4 powers, and the fact of the matter that she potentially could play more than one power out of vote, it's the simple fact of, I'm going to go, none of you motherfuckers care, when I've been there for you guys in this entire game. There's out of the PPA, the 5 people that we started this game with on day 1, all 5 of us are still here in the final 8. But do I think it's going to be a thing? No, because because if Alyssa blocks my vote, then there it goes. And I know Peyton's not going to play a power against Alyssa because I believe that they're all buddy. Because guess who fucking at the time when I talked to Peyton, two people knew about the whole his name coming up, me and Alyssa. Of course, Alyssa told Peyton. Of course she did. So Peyton's buddy with her. We all know it. So I know he's not going to pick me over her. And I know, sure the fucking God, he's not going to play power against her. Quite frankly, I don't even think Emily is either. So all of you guys are literally feeding into this one person. And much as Alyssa and I try to put this shit in the past, it's the fact is that it's going to come up. Because even Jesse, who is cool with her, said that she is legitimately a threat now because she has 4 fucking powers. One of them is kind of useless. Like going to look at a tribal. That's kind of useless because at the end of the day, we're all together and we're all voting at this point, so that's kind of useless. And then the funny thing is that Alyssa told everybody she has the power to up and leave a tribal council, but yet it's kind of funny because Peyton told Emily that's not true, and I've given Peyton multiple times and multiple occasions to tell me that it wasn't true, and he still goes along with it. Why? Because that's his girl. And that's the thing. And so with her getting these powers, it's frustrating. And Jeff can easily take one of those powers to benefit himself, but he's not going to do it. So, and it sounds like I'm trying to have these people use these powers and do this shit for my benefit, which is partially true. But the fact of the matter is that, Emily, you haven't played a game. Jeff, you haven't played a game. You two are being drugged through the ringer by every single else. Mandy, she's just there. I like her, but she's just there. But everyone else is just being drugged through the ringer by these people who are experienced. Peyton's experienced. Alyssa's experienced. 2 people who are sitting there and just telling you guys what to do, and you guys are going to be fucked over, and you guys are going to get fucked over by them. And if there is a jury, which at this point I'm going to end up on, assuming there is one, because I know for a fact I'm not making it to the end. I don't even know if I'm going to make it past fucking tomorrow. But the fact of the matter, these people are so stupid. People are stupid. Let me say it again. Stupid people. They are. And I don't want to be the one to say I told you so, but guess fucking what? I will be the person that says I told you so. Because they're literally just blindly following somebody. And Peyton's like, there's still the PPA, the 5 of us can get together, the 5 of us get together. We haven't had a call since like the second, not even the second round, since day 2 or 3? Oh, and it's day 20? Is it 20 or 21?
It's 21 now, and while I'm talking, can we start to wrap this up because we're going on 30 minutes, and this is gonna be a bitch to upload.
I'm sorry, I've just been kind of venting. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go this long.
No, you're good. It's just kind of start wrapping it up.
No, I know. It's frustrating because, I mean, I've had so many ups and downs in this game. Like, I have fought in this game to be almost voted out, to winning captain, to be almost voted out again, to winning, to losing, to up and down. It's just, I've had so many ups and downs this entire game. And if I do get voted out tomorrow, I that's not how I want my game to end. I don't want my game to be ended on everyone, by someone playing potentially 2 powers at a time to really get me out. Like, that's not the way I want it to end. It's not. It's frustrating. It's super frustrating. These people are annoying. They're stupid. They don't fucking listen. They think that I'm sitting there just trying to do shit for my own benefit. Every single one of us are doing shit for our own benefit in this game. Let's be honest. The people that I thought I could trust, I can't trust. I'm literally out here on my fucking own making an alliance with a tree if I can. Maybe I'll stab a few people. Who knows? So, but if
Okay.
you don't have any questions, we can be done.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, because I'll be able to watch like